General Andrews,
And the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs!
welcome on back, dreamers and new folk. This is a special edition of Rapid Runs Dream Race Recap. The Dream Races are intended to showcase individuals' talents ranging from our musical opening act to racing, speedrunning, and even challenge runs of the respective games on display. The third event of Jackrabbit July's Dream Races was Three Ninjas Kick Back for the Genesis by Mannix86. Commentary for this run was done by Junkyard Dave. Let's see how it turned out.
Oh, see a T, I see an R.
Is there theoretically a best ninja?
There is marginal difference between them, but yes, there is one that is theoretically faster than the other.
So someone will possibly choose the best one.
And not many people know this game unless they hung out in my chat.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't think anybody knows this game unless they hung out in your chat.
I see 3 T's and 2 R's.
Dude, nobody voted for C.
Yeah. I think we got a T here. Yeah, we got another T. We're gonna go with Tum Tum here.
All right,
So,
so
general timer starts as soon as I catch the character. And by the way, Dave knows nothing about this game as far as I know. So he's just
I have 3 ninjas. That's like basically it.
Yeah, Dave's gonna be color commentary, right? He's just gonna fill in, for a couple of lulls, while most of the play-by-play is probably gonna be done by Mannix, is my assumption here.
It's gonna be Mystery Theaters 250, something like that.
There we go, perfect. We're looking forward to it. All right, thank you, Mannix, for taking on this run, and Junkyard Dave, thank you for taking on the camera commentary. I am rolling on out of here.
Right, here we go. So timer will be on go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so we're gonna press start for cutscenes. Although I should make a cutscene percent because it basically talks about the movie the whole time. So we got this really cool ninja platformer, and yeah, I know that doesn't tell you much from the start. It's such a cool platformer. The controls are really tight, simple. The movement is really fast. The stages are relatively short. It's an easy speedrun to come in, so I actually recommend it. If you're like me and you like to browse your EverDrive and you start by the numbers at the top, this is probably the first game you've tried.
Is that how you learned learning it?
Yep. Actually, I started on the Super Nintendo because I didn't know what I wanted to play on the SNES for speedruns, and I said, well, I'll just start at the top, and this was the first game. And
Is there noticeable differences or big differences between the Genesis and Super Nintendo version?
There is, yes. So the level layout's in the same, but the enemy behavior is different, as well as shoutouts to Tum Tum being the fastest, and this is the whole reason right here, because he doesn't have to crawl through that space.
It helps if you're like a meter tall, I guess.
Yeah. But yeah, you can do this really cool ladder jumping stuff. It's a really, really fun game.
The movie seems decent.
Yep, and we got an auto scroller here. So we're gonna go Indiana Jones style here. So we got shoutouts to movies that we're not even in.
Alright, I have a burning, super important question.
Burn it.
Okay, I admittedly have never seen this movie growing up. Is this a 1-to-1 accurate representation? 100% accurate. This is what happens in the movie?
A little bit. There's some fantasized video game portions, but if you read the cutscenes in between the levels, it basically says they're after this dagger, which we're gonna see shortly, that is supposed to unlock a secret in a cave or whatever. And yeah, and you meet up with your uncle and you go to Japan and all this stuff. It does match. And I just died in an auto scroller. Whoa. Definitely happened before. This one is actually not free at all. You actually have to play. I just got hit twice there. So one thing that is bad with Tum is he's weaker. So as you saw, like that took a bunch of hits, and some of the ninjas will take 2 hits. So like they'll actually attack before I want them to. Or yeah, exactly. So like there, I'm trying to preemptively kill him off screen. But luckily, they do give you health along the way here. There is a move that we can do. If I have health, I'll show it. But you can basically do like a special move, but that takes away your health, like a fighting game style, or like a beat 'em up game style, I should say. Sometimes it's funny. They don't do it as much in Generation, but sometimes they just literally do jump kicks into the rock that kills them. What's your first impression, Dave, about this game?
I would be terrified of finding this little ninja, considering he has like almost an infinite amount of explosives apparently.
And in the movie, his special move is actually jelly beans, like his famous.
That's a jelly bean.
Bean. No, in the movie, he uses jelly beans. Like this big guy grabs him and like he throws jelly beans in his throat and punches.
I'm sorry,
him
man.
in the
That's the
throat.
jelly bean. That's like explosions from TNT or something.
This movie's really cheesy. It's got a famous actor into it, and I don't even know his name.
It sounds pretty famous. Yeah, that guy that I don't know.
The famous,
the famous
guy,
actor chat?
the famous unknown guy. It's like the 9 cat, right? Nobody knows, but everybody knows. All right, so now we're going to the cabin. So Mori got hurt, so we got to pick up our belongings and the dagger. So this dagger is supposed to be the secret dagger of the game. Now, why the hell have they not picked it up? Like this guy's just chilling on the stove, and the dagger's right there. Or whatever, it's a video game.
Objectively, they probably could have put it a little bit somewhere safer or something like that.
So all these henchmen are here. We are basically grabbing our belongings and headed to Japan. And the enemies are kind of passive because it's a video game, but we do want this guy to kill us just so we don't have to walk all the way back.
So wait, you're technically not in Japan right now.
I think we're on our way there. I can't remember.
All right.
We're definitely headed somewhere.
That's actually pretty funny.
This is what happens when you don't practice your lore for real and someone calls you out.
This is Detroit. This is 100% like suburb Detroit.
This is how we
Somewhere.
fight bosses. You just attack them. This is actually one of the harder stages in the underground. Not only because it's long, but there's a lot of tight health routing.
So as a whole, how hard would you say this speedrun is?
I've learned the speedrun in about a day.
Okay,
And
that's probably fairly
I
easy
beat the
then.
record in not long, but it's getting a lot more optimized because I've played runs for fun. I took 1 hit there. If I hadn't taken the hit, I would have not taken that. But just tightly routed. Yeah, there's still room on the Genesis. The Sega, the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo has maybe like 10 seconds or something like that. Like I pushed it pretty hard. The reason why I'm not playing SNES today is because it's the Genesis blog. Hello, no, it's because there's a soft lock in it right at the end of the game, and I didn't want that to happen.
How does it soft lock?
It's on the final boss, so if you throw a bomb and it hits him in the back instead of the front of him, it'll like basically freeze the game. Like he'll never despawn after he dies, and the game just stays there. This is a really cool section if I can make it happen.
I do like in video games when you can jump up ladders or somehow accelerate walking up a ladder.
And it's super easy. Like you just hold up and jump. Like it's not.
I do
It's not
appreciate
like Ninja Gaiden wall climb.
Yeah. Or like the sword slashes or whatever. But no, from like a game development standpoint, that is like overlooked feature. If you can like jump up a ladder or just somehow accelerate your way up there and not have to be stuck, because like they make the ladder so big in video games, like a 90-foot ladder that you never see in real life, and then you spend like 30 seconds climbing up it super slowly, and it's like okay.
And that's why I play
So
Castlevania Bloodlines, because you jump on ladders. The stairs, I mean. Go
so
ahead.
we're clearly in some kind of hospital now, huh?
Yes. So our uncle, Mori, oh, there I did the super move I wanted to show you. But it takes 1 health away, which is completely useless. It doesn't even do more damage, sadly. Just it's complete swag.
I like how the nurse or doctor up there is just like hanging out on the scaffolding with all the ninjas. Like, see, look at that! Like,
Kidnap children. They're like having a smoke break up here.
I know, just casual and then just run around on the roof like this is normal to her day, whatever, at this hospital.
So here I just want to use the bomb so I don't have to like stop to hit them. So it's just a small movement. And you can jump down ladders as well. This is a pretty cool section. Like some of these will actually fall, so you just want to basically juke them, basically.
So do these orbs that you're collecting for?
They're just points as far as I know, but I think they also affect the bonus stage at the end. So I'm not sure if you saw it earlier. There was some stuff dropping in the bonus stage, and like there was also X's. Yeah. I think like the less points you pick up in the stage, the less or the more likely there are to be some X's, which decreases the time faster. Is what we want. So we don't like bonus stages as speedrunners. But I've never really like dabbled into it really enough to know. All right, so we're coming up to Nurse Tsubaya, which is the boss, which is kindly reminding us to consider vaccination, and you'll know why. This is her attack. This is Nurse Tsubaya's fight.
She's smoking on scaffolding. Nurse is scarier than her.
I think this is like the fastest bonus because like all the X's literally fall in your lap. Like there you go.
So we're still 1-to-1 with the movie with that nurse or doctor, whatever that just was, right? That was in the movie.
I hope so. We'll have to watch it, you and I.
18-foot doctor swinging around a syringe. This is again accurate representation.
A lot of them are just as like. Okay, have you ever watched the Beverly Hills Ninja?
Was that
like,
with Chris Farley?
Yeah, yeah. Like a lot of the ninjas are just like that kind of ninja look. So it's hard to say they don't actually look like.
Oh man, I haven't seen that
an old movie with live casts. This part is really cool.
Oh, sorry. You go.
There's just gonna be a whole bunch of ninja stars thrown. We're gonna take a few hits, but pretty cool. And there's also this dragon, and we don't care. We're just gonna deboost through it. So there we go. Our first like legitimate speed strat. And here we're gonna do some bomb spams. So fun fact, Tum Tum is too short to hit the dragon there, so he has to jump. But I found out that if you jump and spam bombs from up close, it's very good. I think
so
this is the
there
longest.
A reason? Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go ahead. Reasons are more important.
I was gonna say, is there a reason, any reason, that you would use the other two characters over supposedly this guy who's the fastest?
So, obviously for movement, he's the fastest because of the crawling space in the beginning. Colt, which is like your all-around character, like the Mario of this game, actually does enough damage that he can one-shot certain enemies. So, for the longest time, Colt was considered the fastest character. but after optimizing Tumtum a little bit, time just changes like in his favor. But like, there's a lot more risk to dying would go. Okay, let's see if we can save this.
Wow.
Okay,
It was like
let's
the
see if we
save of the century.
Oh, damn. I was trying so hard. I was trying so hard to jump up there.
He demonstrated he's got like 4% gorilla DNA or something in his body there. Immediately clutched the vine. Sorry, when he fell down. I've never seen somebody clutch a vine harder than that.
So, to continue on your earlier topic, so Rocky is actually the strongest, but there's not a lot of places where his power matters. Unfortunately. Oops. It's like one hit difference on bosses, basically, but he has to crouch in a lot of places because he's the tallest character and the oldest ninja. The oldest teenager.
Old age setting him back.
But yeah, I find that's hilarious. Like just being able to walk underneath those platforms. Like this one. Come on. It's like they designed the game for him.
It'd be kind of funny, literally designing it for him and then going back and like trying to fit the other two ninjas to make sense.
Well, there's actually a place where if you... I made it through it earlier. There was like a trampoline and then there's like this tree crawling space, which we've seen a few so far. You actually have to do a crouch jump that's really, really precise to be able to make it through there with Rock. Like, and there's no other path. Like, it's the intended path. Come on. All right. These yin-yangs give you full health, which is weird because we're just starting a new stage. But I don't think your health carries over. I actually forgot. This stage is pretty cool. There's a lot of damage boost and stuff like this one here, and you want to do double grabs here, not to fall on the spikes. So yeah, I think there's some neat, simple movement tech. I like this part where, like, these two ninjas, they will go the mile.
They're committed, man. They want to slice down this kid. Like, I don't know if that's like good or bad commitment there, but
they're like, we know we despawn if we go off screen, so we're not making it happen.
Oh, no, this legitimately looks coherent for movement. It seems like a fun little platformer.
Yeah,
But
like you play for
okay.
20 seconds and you're like, I know how this game works.
Well, sometimes speedruns are kind of like a lie like that because games get better when you learn how to speedrun them. Casually, is this still a good game, do you think?
I would say so, because I've beat it casually before I tried to speedrun it.
Yeah, it was enjoyable.
And they're like the iframes are a little short, so like if you fall on spikes, you gotta get out of there fast.
Wow, that's right.
This is Honda.
Yeah, I appreciate that sprite.
So the reason I'm kiting him is he takes a lot of hits, so like I can't out mash him. You have to do a very particular mash. Like if you mash too fast, it's kind of like Batman. If you mash too fast, it's too slow, or it doesn't register. And if you go too slow, it's just not fast enough. It's kind of like the same thing with this game. You have to find like the right rhythm, which for me happens to be my left hand. So if I switch my hands and use my thumb to mash, like the reverse lefty grip, I can mash like the exact speed, which I didn't showcase there. This is Castle Osaka, by the way. It is the final stage.
So we are in Japan now.
Yeah, we're in some Japan cake.
This is the most accurate depiction of Japan I've ever seen. Especially like.
Thank you for my commentary for pointing out when Japan is happening.
No problem. But that spikes give it away there. See?
I actually found that little rope jump. I actually found that little rope jump while practicing. I was like, can I just jump through the wall? It's like, I guess you can. I normally would go around. So this is the boss, and if you know how we've been fighting bosses, we will fight them again. There we go. And we have one last auto-scroller escape. Because, you know, we need to see our friend The Rock again.
That rock is so ominous, just like hanging halfway on the screen.
Oh, that was not good. I didn't want to take 2 hits there. As long as that one doesn't hit us, it's fine. Gotta watch out.
So, is there limited games in this game?
I don't think so.
Are we gonna find out?
I hope not.
It's okay, Tum Tum. I believe in you. And your explosive jelly beans.
It's not explosion jelly beans, it's just regular jelly beans in a movie. Like the enemy chokes on it.
I refuse to believe those are
I was
regular.
coming up with the screen freezes and time.
GG.
True Ninja is free of all desire. It took me a long time to understand this Mauritian power, which from our days in Kona until this moment. Well done. You have finished the game. What an achievement. You are a true ninja.
He broke the 4th wall. Game.
And yeah, that's True Ninja's kickback. 1820, that's actually not a bad time. Record is 1627, but I definitely made some huge mistakes. Yeah, like once you learn like the basics of running around, especially on easy, the enemies are a little bit more passive. You can sub 20 this game pretty quickly. And then it's all about how much you want to push it, like any other game, right?
Well, that was really enjoyable. Like,
what an achievement! Mannix proved that this game was exactly like the movie we all know and loved growing up. Found this exciting? Our next live event for the Dream Races will be September Speed on Tuesday, September 14th at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Want to watch live? You can dream with us right now at twitch.tv/GenTleAndrews. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.